And you're watching The Never Show, where we hate that coppa thing, but we do what we got to do to get you a movie review. Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one fuzzy boy, Never. Back at you again in the worldwide ick with the world gone crazy. Back at you again in the worldwide ick with the world gone crazy. So you're looking for an escape. My show is here for you. Yes, it is the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, and the only show of the supernatural, super awesome Third Eye. Yes, we know this joke is terrible, but we hope you
laugh.
And we thank you for clicking that subscribe button and that little bell icon and adding us to your YouTube experience. With that said, it's movie review time. Let's get into it, shall we? And today's movie is Black Adam. It is a PG-13 movie. It is 2 hours and 4 minutes. It came out October 21st. So we're a little late, but better late than never as always. It is from director Jaume Collet-Serra, who also did The Rock's Jungle Boat movie. Adam Sztykiel and Rory Haines, along with Sohrab Noshirvani, if I'm pronouncing the right. Did the writing on this. It's also based on the works of Bill Parker and C.C. Beck. You know those guys if you've read comics at all. Stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Aldis Hodge, Brosnan, Noah Cilento, if I'm pronouncing his if I'm pronouncing his name right. Quintessa Swindell, Henry Winkler's in this. So is Digimon Houston, and there's quite a few more names in here that I want to mention. Our production companies were DC Entertainment, Flynn Pictures Company, Motion Picture Foundation of Hungary, New Line Cinema, New Zealand Film Commission, Quebec Productions, Service Tax Credit something, $7 Productions, Warner Brothers, our distributor here in the good old United States of America. God bless America. Land that I love was Warner Brothers, and this is the dot. Special effects were done by Big Flick Rentals, Capture Dimensions, Clear Angle Studios, Day for Night, Digital Domain, Double Negative, Affiti Digital Italia, Happy Mushroom, Legacy Effects, Lola Visual Effects, Lux Machine Consulting, Proof, Scanline VFX, Scroggins Aviations, Weta Digital, Trinity on the in here too, and basically a mouthful for anybody who's a fan of special effects. A lot of good names here. Lot of people who we know are good for stuff like that, like Scroggins and stuff like that, because flight effects and stuff. And I'm not overwhelmed by the special effects in this film, but you got to go into this thinking it's a superhero movie. Don't hold your breath. So my thoughts on the film. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson looks great. He looks great as Black Adam. This is the flip side to Shazam the movie. If you remember Shazam, it starred Zach Levy. Came out in 2019. I know that's been forever since it's been this. This is the flip side to that coin. I do think that this is a decent movie, although we got kind of a mixed rating, you know, and I think the numbers will speak for themselves. 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb, and I don't know what Rotten Tomatoes saw in this, but it's a 39% with a 90% audience score. I think people are looking for a good escape, and this is a beautiful movie. It's got a decent story. It can hook you in. It's got characters that you've heard of before. You know, Adam Smasher, Hawkman, Pierce Brosnan is in this as Dr. Fate. I mean, what more could you want? I feel like this is a decent movie. And yes, it does feel a little coming attractions-ish. It does get a little dark, and it does take its time getting there, but you figure it out, you know? This is an origin story, and not the greatest one under the planet, but, you know, they got to take what's from the comic books and make it doable in a film. And there are throwbacks to every other film, including a Superman throwback and a possible Black Adam Superman team up in the future, which I loved. I think it was kind of nice to see, you know, something coming together in the future. Aldis Hodge is great as Hawkman. I really loved the character. I feel like he really sold it. Quintessa Swindell as Cyclone is really good. And I love the chemistry between Quintessa Swindell and Noah Centineo. Centineo, I believe I'm pronouncing that name right. Sometimes it's very frustrating. I'm not good with surnames. And it is a bit of a running joke on this channel that I can't pronounce them. So my thoughts on the film. I definitely see this as a theater rewatch. I haven't said that in a while, and it feels good, too. TV, yes. I'm not big on DC, but I think if this does come in with a nice director's cut or something on DVD, it's definitely going to be a purchase. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much done with it. I want to see it again in theaters, but, you know, time and tide and all that stuff, love. But with that said, I think CinemaSins is going to have fun with this. I leave it up to them to be the final, thing in this whole system of how I review. But definitely liked it. Want to see more Rock do some more Black Adam stuff, if you know what I mean. And I feel like this is as much justice as I can give this film. So with all that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you hit that like button. Likes and views are how YouTube works now. It's not the way I like it. It's just the way it is. Remember, all comments are 100% guaranteed response. I don't need to go into a spiel. You know what to do. Your comments are the highlight of my day, and I miss them when they're not there. With that said, you know I have to ask. Amazon and Patreon is how a small-ish YouTubers and Twitch streamers do it. It's not without your support that keeps this channel afloat. Thank you for supporting me this year. It has been truly grateful. Your gifts have come at just the right time to help me out. And thank you for supporting my American dream. And with all that said, for a final time, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that little bell icon.
Ding.
And I will see you in the next movie review. Goodbye.